fill the outgoing CIC and just for 5-year reduced levels of corruption to less than 1% in every government department anywhere in New Africa. Looking back from what
everyone dies eventually.
We had normalized potholes in our roads. We hated a gay person more than we did a corrupt person. And remember a corrupt person stealing our money that is supposed to run our hospitals, schools.
Okay Vanesto. This is all the information we have. No one is saying knows the deceased. We don't know from which floor she jumped from or she was dropped from. Guys. Sending over the file with the information we have so far on this case.
Okay, thank you Vanesto. We have received all the files. We'll get back to you when is all processed. Since we suspecting that the victim fell from a certain height, her initial velocity is 0 meters per second. From the footage her final velocity is 15,65 meters per second. Her acceleration is due to gravity which is 9.8 meters per second. Her displacement will take us to the floor she fell from. So this vertical displacement value, plus or minus 10 meters, takes us to apartment 501. Vanesto is still at the crime scene. Tell him to quickly check there.
Thank you very much for meeting us in such a short notice. Not like had a choice. We didn't force you, did we? Up here. Whoa, I must commend. A woman dropped from one of these apartments. The projectile motion calculation from our science department led us here. Do you have anything to say? No.
I remember working for a restaurant that never acknowledged any of their employees' inputs. People were only seen as tools used for their business. It was in the middle of the pandemic and they knew that odds were against anyone who left the company to look for another job. They constantly reminded you of how worthless you are without them, and how much a favor that are doing you by having you as their employee. How much you owed them even for feeding your family. Telling us that we owed it to them to work as hard. 12-hour shifts and tea breaks was a luxury they were not going to give you most of the times with no lunch breaks, if lucky just 30 minutes to save face. But ladies and gentlemen, I am here today, not as a victim, but a victor.